हेलो सदस्य चक्रधारी ब्रह्म कुलभूषणों को हम मत वनवासियों की नमस्ते।
बच्चे सब जानते हैं कि बेहद के बात से बेहद विश्व की बात ही नहीं है। ये कभी भी बच्चों को भूलना नहीं चाहिए, परंतु भूल जाते हैं। माया है ना बच्चे, वो घड़ी घड़ी भुला देती है। अगर माया न भुलावे तो खुशी रहे बहुत। क्यों? अभी ये मैगजीन की है बैच भी लगा रहता है। बाप समझाते भी हैं बच्चों को, बच्चा ये जो बैग है उनको घड़ी घड़ी देखते रहो, घर में चित्र को भी देखते रहो, ऑफिस में बैग को भी देखते रहो, घूमते फिरते बैग को देखते रहो, तो मालूम पड़े कि बाबा द्वारा ये हम बन रहे हैं बाबा की याद से। गरीबन भी धारण करना है क्योंकि यही समय है। फिर ये नॉलेज कभी बच्चों को मिलती नहीं है ना, सिर्फ यही समय है जो बाप करते हैं बच्चों को, मीठे मीठे बच्चों, मीठे 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 रात दिन मीठे मीठे कहते रहते हैं। बच्चे नहीं कह सकते हैं बाबा को मीठे मीठे ना, कहें तो दोनों को चाहिए, दोनों मीठे हैं बेद के बाप। और तो कई बच्चे हैं जो अम्मानी तो बेद बाप को मीठा मीठा कहते हैं। क्यों? कोई हर्जा तो नहीं है इसका भी। या कभी ब्राह्मणों के ऊपर नाराज, कभी ब्राह्मणों के ऊपर नाराज। बच्चों को ये जरूर समझना चाहिए। बाप शिक्षा देते हैं जरूर बेद के बच्चों को, और इकट्ठी बेद के बच्चों को देखो कहाँ है बच्चे, गांव गांव में है, सभी को उनको लिखते रहते हैं। तो देखो तुम्हारी रिपोर्ट आती है, किसको गुस्सा करते हो, इसको जरूर बाबा बेहद का बाबा जयमान कहेंगे। तो बाबा का तो फर्ज है सब बच्चों को कहना, बच्चे दे अभिमानी भरवा, तो कहते नहीं, अपने लिए भी कहते रहते हैं कि मैं भी जय अभिमानी बनता रहता हूँ। ऐसा नहीं है कि ये दादा कोई जो ही अभिमानी बन गया है, नहीं, क्योंकि बाप ने समझा है बरोबर उनका साक्षात्कार भी करते हो सूक्ष्म मदन में, फिर भी खुद कहते हैं कि वो बनने में कर्मातीत अवस्था में बनने के अभी समय चाहिए। कितना समय याद करते रहेंगे, बहुत याद करते रहे, याद में नहीं आएंगी, कितना भी कोशिश करने आएंगे, फिर कभी वैसे तो बड़ा अच्छी याद आती है। क्योंकि है या लाई तो लाई में तो सब होगा ना बच्चे होती है ये स्मृति और स्मृति है। तो जितनी जो स्मृति में दान करते हैं, निरंतर कोशिश करते हैं स्मृति को याद करने, फिर वो अच्छा पद पाए जाते हैं। बाकी बच्चों के तो आई है बच्चों को पढ़ाने, सिर्फ पढ़ाते ही रहते हैं। वो तो दिल में समझते हैं ना बच्चे, जो श्रीमत पर चलते रहेंगे, श्रीमत पर बाबा अपने लिए थोड़ी कहते हैं, नहीं बाबा श्रीमत के लिए कहते हैं। जो श्रीमत पर चलते रहेंगे वो श्रेष्ठ जरूर बनेंगे। इसलिए कभी भी कोई के बिगड़ने की भी बात नहीं, कोई से भी बिगड़ने की बात नहीं है। बिगड़ना माना क्रोध करना, अभी क्रोध तो कुछ करना ही नहीं है कोई भी हालत में। कोई क्रोध भी करते हो, कोई भी झूठ भी करते हो, कुछ भी करते हो, बाबा के पास रिपोर्ट। खुद नहीं कहना चाहिए किसको भी कि तो फिर लॉ अपने हाथ में ले लिया। जैसे गवर्नमेंट भी होती है ना बच्चे, तो कभी भी कोई ने ठोसा मारा तो उसको ठोसा नहीं मारते, बोलेगा तुम जो लॉ है अपने हाथ में नहीं तो रिपोर्ट करो, तुमको ऊपर केस करेंगे। तो यहाँ भी ऐसे ही है, बच्चों को कभी भी सामने कुछ कहना नहीं चाहिए। बाबा को भले कहे, तो सावधानी देने वाला भी तो फिर बाबा है ना बच्चे। बाप को याद करते रहो बड़े प्यार से, बेहद प्यार से। बाबा ऐसे नहीं कहते मुझे बेहद प्यार से याद करो ना, कहते यार बेहद बाप को बेहद प्यार से। क्यों? वे इतनी बादशाही देते हैं, वे छोटी बादशाही। सिर्फ दैवी गुण धारण करने से, दैवी गुण का अर्थ ही है किसी की निंदा नहीं करना, तो कभी भी किसकी निंदा नहीं करना चाहिए। और यहाँ तो बाप पे सब जाते हैं, माँ अच्छी अच्छे, लेकिन नामी ग्रामी है ना, वो भी निंदा करने बगैर रहते ही नहीं है। तुम क्यों निंदा करते? बाबा को देखो, देखो तो बाबा उनको प्यार से सावधानी देंगे। क्यों? नहीं तो टाइम वेस्ट होता है ना बच्चों का, उसे किसकी निंदा करना, उसे तो बाप को याद करे तो अच्छा है, फायदा भी होगा बच्चों को। बच्चों को रिफ्रेशन ने किया था नहीं, फिर उनको थोड़ा ख्याल होता है, बाबा की पता नहीं तबीयत कैसी हो। नहीं, तबीयत तो ठीक रहती है, कभी 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 बहुत राजा कुछ न कुछ रिफ्रेश लोग करते हैं। शायद नीचे मीठे मीठे से कर लेते, रूहानी बच्चों पे थे, रूहानी बाप और दादा का दिल जान से प्रेम से याद तारा गुड नाइट। मीठे मीठे रूहानी बच्चों पे तो रूहानी बाप की नमस्ते। लोगों कितना निम्रता, प्यार, निरंकार बाप का होते हैं। अच्छा बाबा छुट्टी लेते हैं।
जो भी कहते बाबा करके दिखाए, आप जो भी कहते बाबा करके दिखाए, देगा कौन इतना प्यार आपके सिवाय। आपकी याद बाबा रह रह के आए, भाग्य जगाया, त्याग तप ने तुम्हारी भूल नहीं पाएंगे। पालना साकार की भूल नहीं पाएंगे, पालना साकार की। आज भी भर रहे हैं झोली तेरे प्यार की। ओ प्यारे ब्रह्मा बाबा कितने निरहंकारी, ओ प्यारे ब्रह्मा बाबा कितने निरहंकारी।
तुम शांति दूत बन आए, शांति का पाठ पढ़ा कर चले।
से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हो, हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में हो, उस मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. So today is very special day, 18th of January, Smriti Divas. We all offered bhog to Baba together, and now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Today, we all, as rivers of the love, are merging into ocean of love. Everyone's heart was full of love for Baba. So the way I was seeing in certain regions, that we all as rivers merging in ocean of love. And after a few moments, Baba was in front and Baba was giving drishti. And while giving drishti, in few moments, Baba opened his arms. So when Baba opened arms, so some children just ran and wanted to be in Baba's arms. But some children were still standing or sitting wherever they are. And then Baba came towards them, like Baba is asking them to come. But then Baba gave his hand. So many they just were holding Baba's hand. And some were just taking drishti. So then Baba very smilingly kept giving drishti. And I said, Baba, on behalf of Avyakti Parivar, I have brought bhog for you. Baba, with lot of love, accepted flowers, fruits, bhog, whatever you send for Baba. And Baba was still like, keep giving us very, very loveful drishti. And then Baba said, Baba knows that all the children, everyone has lot of love for Baba. So I kept looking at Baba because I think I had a very subtle discussion that why everyone didn't run to come in Baba's arms. So Baba was smiling. Baba said, children, all children are different, right? Some children, they come running. in Baba's arms, and some only want to give hand in Baba's hand, and some only want to take drishti. And Baba didn't say anything more than that. And then Baba said that children have kept good aim. All the children, everyone wants to be like Brahma Baba and be in remembrance of Shiv Baba. And Baba said, you all are sincerely making your effort. And then Baba said that how at this time all the virtues and powers should be merged in your thought. So Baba said that because it is with one thought, whatever virtue is required can be created, or the power which is needed can be created if it is merged in thought. So I heard Baba, but was still looking at Baba, and then Baba said, because now is the time to merge all the virtues and powers in your thought, because time will come when you will need to emerge right virtue, right power at the right time. And you might not get lot of time. It might be very, very quick. Mm. So then Baba is looking at me. So I said, Baba, yeah, I think we all have to think about it. That so Baba said, one is attention of not having wasteful thought, but other is to make your each thought virtuous and powerful. So these are two things. So as much you will pay attention that I don't have to waste even a single thought, then which power I need not to have wasteful thought. Mhm. So Baba said, this is the homework you all have to do. And look at your chart. If any waste thought comes, then which virtue at that time you need? Do you need love? You need tolerance? You need to adjust? And then pay few minutes more attention to that virtue and power. So it will get merged in you gradually. So I say then every thought will be very naturally looking at virtues, donating virtues, cooperating with virtues and powers. And then Baba said that if, as at this time, you have to serve through sakash or give light and might, or rays of light, rays of might, then the Baba said very subtle energy which is in you is in your attitude. So Baba said, keep it so clean and elevated that very powerful rays very quickly can reach and give sakash. So sakash is not just through thoughts, but it's through the attitude also. And Baba was saying that it will become very, very powerful. Like within 1 second, it will reach wherever and able to do work, whatever you are bestowing, whether you're bestowing blessing or whatever you are bestowing is through the attitude. You will be able to do it when it's clean and very elevated. Baba says, at present now, more and more this kind of service will be required. Baba says that even if words which you will speak will have that power from your attitude and your thought. Baba said one of the important quality of effort Brahma Baba did was that he was consistent. He always was ascending and consistent. It never happened that there was a gap or he didn't make effort or even he stopped for a few moments. No, consistent in efforts. So Baba says children also have to keep this aim. Baba says past is past, whatever quality of efforts you made, but now looking at the time for both, for your journey and also in the world, it's very, very important to be consistent. And also Baba said, unlimited. Don't get stopped by your limits or even otherwise, don't be limited, be unlimited, very, very generous. Because souls need at this time. So you have to be very, very generous. And then Baba said, Drishti should be of blessings towards everyone. Through your Drishti, just keep giving blessings to everyone. And then Baba said, both ways, one of the important aspect is that you also have to be very detached. When you are detached, then you will also be very, very loving. Detached is very important from any kind of influence, any energy, but just remain detached and also very, very lovely. And then Baba said that everyone at their home or center should have one corner or a room. You can call it whatever name you give, whether it's Baba's room but that corner or the room, you should sit whenever you sit there. So the energy, the room or the corner will be full of that power. So whenever you have few moments when you want to decide something, you want to use your power to discern or find some answer, go to that corner or go in that room. So Baba is saying that everyone today, Baba was saying that this is Baba's advice to children. You can sit and meditate anywhere, walking, talking, but also it is important to have this. So everyone might not have room, but at least one corner wherever. Sit in the same place every time. And as during day when you feel the need of charging yourself, go and sit there. Then Baba said, yes, Baba is very pleased and happy to see the sincerity of children. Understanding and capacity is number one, but love and sincerity is there. So because of love and sincerity, Baba is giving lots of not only love, power, but also blessings to all the children. So I said, Baba, everyone had a lot of bhavana for this day and to send you, make bhog or flowers. And so Baba said, yes, everyone's bhavana, everyone's love reaches Baba. So Baba also in return, again Baba opened arms and Baba said, Baba gives a very, very big both hands of protection to the children. When you are in arms of Baba, you are protected. So that's why Baba opens his arms every time so that you can remain protected. And then Baba gave love remembrances. Oh, Shanti.
Om Shanti. So January 19, Raazyukt, equality. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Each one of us in our own way, very, very silently, but had conversations with Baba. Baba's divine acts, Baba's qualities, my attainments. So there was very, very loveful way of silence. And I'm sure that from that silence, many inspirations, many insights must have been experienced. My experience with Brahma Baba or with God, Shiv Baba, is equality. In what terms we understand equality here is maybe equal rights or equal opportunities, or but Shiv Baba has and had, in the sense when he was in Sagar also, love for everyone. It's never happened that he gave more love to someone less, no. But receiving was number one, definitely. Some they feel lot of love. Some always feel no, they don't feel love. Some don't want to feel love. They're in old thinking, right? But Baba has love for everyone. When Baba has to give knowledge, Baba always says, if I charge, then some can pay, some not pay. But if I charge, how much I will charge? Not little, no. So I give knowledge to all. Even I don't give knowledge privately to Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba also listens knowledge while you are listening. Ocean unlimited, bestower, all Baba's qualities are for everyone. How one receives, how much one receives, and that is where there is difference. So from Baba, equality in the sense of everyone gets everything from Baba. But my claiming that, my using it, receiving it, and for that, Baba said that when children are completely like when they come to Baba, forget the past. I am soul, let me take from Baba. But some are still conditioned from some of their experiences from the past, maybe in relationship or from sanskars, or so they don't have that feeling. It takes time. But to experience that, yes, God gives everyone. But how much am I receiving? Brahma Baba, when we went and met us, he met everyone in the same way. Some immediately have good experience, and some don't have that experience. So it's not that Baba is not giving. Mm. And when it came to Brahma Baba, everyone got respect. Mm. Until now, whatever, even materially, those who are surrendered, everyone gets everything equally almost. Mm. If we have to get 6 dresses, we all get 6. Baba doesn't say this one should get 8 or no. Until now, the system is distribution of everything. You all know that Baba had respect for gardener, for driver, for all laborers. Because Baba used to feel that if they get love, if they have respect, also they remain trustworthy. But if they see something, they want it, they don't get it. Mhm. So in their heart, the desires are there. Then greed could arise. They could do wrong action, right? So it's a very, very beautiful way we see in Yagya. Mhm. And then whatever anyone needs, someone's body is not well or Yagya, everything, everyone takes care. So in Lokik way, the way equality is seen, as if it's not given, right? But here it's not like that. I don't take it. Like today Baba said, I open arms, but some still stand in a corner, right? Whatever reason, right? So Baba is offering everything. You can fill your apron. You can take as much you want. He won't stop you. Also says, Baba, I give you the key of all the treasures. But some say, no, let me keep it. Let me keep it. Don't even take out to use. Don't use the key. So at Confluence Sage, really, really, it's a great fortune and opportunity to take everything from Baba. This morning, Baba was saying, are you all air souls? Everyone raise hand. I am air soul. Then Baba said, will you take full? Because he said everyone is air. Will you take full? Mhm. How many of you will take full here, air, everywhere? Everyone. Uh, full? Full inheritance. That's very good. So why not? Baba is giving us. Just we have to be worthy and worthiness, trustworthiness. That is very important. Once we become worthy, how we become worthy? Through purity, through love, through knowledge, and then through thoughts, words, action, constantly be at service. Mhm. So inheritance is something to be heir. Heir means what? Baba has right on me and I have right on Baba. It's not only I have right on Baba, then Baba has right on me. Heir soul, just get direction. You have to do it, right? From Baba. And then we also say, Baba, anytime, any help. Yes, Baba is there. It's a good relationship between air, soul, and Baba. So, in Baba, Brahma Baba, both I saw. Equality is one word, but we use word somehow. Somehow is same feelings for everyone. No one is higher, lower, rich or poor. No. If someone has any specialty or whatever, they create their fortune, for using it for yagya, for unlimited seva. what Baba wants, what he needs. He only wants to see that we don't waste it. We create our fortune, not create more bondages, no? Whether use of time or whatever resources we have. So, of course, equality is always in Bab Dada, both uh, in their every thought, word, and action. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi, and greetings to everyone, and special greetings on this day of remembrance. It is lovely to see abundance, and I think today was abundance of silence, abundance of words, and abundance of flowers. So lovely to celebrate together tonight. I know we'll keep the conversation maybe a bit short today, but just it's interesting the way you addressed equality in the sense of how much we receive from Baba, that he gives to everyone equally. And the thought that came to me about this word was also how Brahma Baba, we always say it's amazing that he didn't have an example. And when he followed Shiv Baba, he was taking from Shiv Baba. There was no reference. He didn't have any example. And we have Brahma Baba. So how did you witness Brahma Baba being so focused on Shiv Baba to discriminate what to take and what aspect of Shiv Baba he could become like, how he could become perfect Brahma by taking from Shiv Baba?
I think that the first introduction, knowing each other, is through knowledge, right? And when some introduction was there, and then it happened also when you all know that in Yagya, in the beginning, maybe after a few months, there was one sister, and Shiv Baba will come in her and made Baba Mama sit and give them drishti. And so a lot of recognition happens through drishti. So when there is recognition, then also the virtues, virtues are like, now Baba is saying, sweet, sweet, lovely children, long lost and found children, children you were deities. So whatever knowledge is being spoken through Brahma Baba, from each aspect of knowledge, the virtues were emerging like love, peace, generosity. Virtues were visible through what Shiv Baba is sharing. And that is where I think Brahma Baba start taking those virtues and powers. And then when Brahma Baba became the medium, there were many situations. And that is when Shiv Baba is guiding Brahma Baba how to do and what to do. Like sometimes through trans messenger also, Baba will say, okay, tell Baba, this is the situation, what should we do? Many, many times Srimad also came through trans messengers. Directions came. And so there were different ways. I think that's what I could only guess, right? Because this is what I feel, this must be the way that Brahma Baba is recognizing Shiv Baba. And as he is recognizing, he becoming that, and his relationship with us also becomes like Shiv Baba's relationship with us. Same was then Brahma Baba's relationship. He never felt that Shiv Baba is treating me better than Brahma Baba. Somewhere, when I was told we have to go and meet and Shiv Baba.
I think Sister Mohini went to meet Shiv Baba, so she'll be right back.
Yeah, when you ask some questions, I have to go. And ask Baba, what should I answer him?
I know the secret now.
Yeah. I always feel that responses Brahma had to give Brahma Baba. The signals came from Shiv Baba. And that's from he must have learned. That's what I feel.
So when we focus on taking inspiration from Brahma Baba's life, or spending so much time now looking at his life as a model, how do you see maintaining the balance between, yes, seeing a model, but at the same time emerging my own identity, which is unique, and finding the way to become Bapsaman in a way, or to become like Baba, and yet taking inspiration from both Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba, but at the same time to become my own self, which will be in a way different from Brahma Baba?
I think, let's say the quality of love. Now I take quality of love, but all of us will have in our part to play, in our, deeply within, how do I adopt that quality? And then how interact with that quality. Some might do through drishti, some might take care of you. It's a different way that quality manifests,
Because at the same time, we see all the daddies so different from one another. And we have been raised with three personalities, Daddy Gulzar, Daddy Janki, Daddy Kumarka, such unique personalities. Where do you see the thread of this Bapsaman quality in all of them?
I think some of the qualities, even personality is different, but qualities are same. Everyone has love, everyone has care, everyone has love for service, yeah. So I think that if you look at fundamental qualities, they are same. Even personality, like Dadi Janki likes to glorify Baba, wants to have chit chat, come, we want to talk. Dadi Gulzar, you go, she wants to give drishti. Through drishti, wants to give all the experiences. So I think every Dadi, like for Prakashmani Dadi, so I think everyone's personality is part of Brahma Baba, but qualities are same. Quality, virtue, like love is same in all of them, right? But then, like Prakashmani Dadi will express her love in a different way. Dadi Janki will feel my love is to sit and have 20 minutes chat with every soul. So it's just personality is different, but qualities are same. And they all follow Srimad. Anytime they sat together, what is Srimad? So for us, we know that one of their important aspect is their dharana, yoga with one, following Shrimad, following Maryada, so that everything is common, right? But yes, personality is, and it's good, no, personality is different.
Do you find yourself, I don't know if we can use that expression, going shopping a little bit in Shiv Baba's treasure store or Brahma Baba's treasure store? Do you find that sometimes you want to either understand something more deeply, or you want to touch some kind of identity of Shiv Baba or Brahma Baba, and you see that sometimes you really need to go to Shiv Baba, and sometimes you go through Brahma Baba, or you go shopping only one shop, Bab Dada?
I go to Shiv Baba unless he sends me to Brahma Baba. He said, oh, get from him. But I always go to Shiv Baba. And I know that Brahma Baba also received from Shiv Baba. But then Shiv Baba signals towards Brahma Baba because I want to understand more. Then he said, okay, then see how he did it, right? Follow how he did it. So Shiv Baba signals, go and get from Brahma Baba more explanation, more understanding, so, and sometimes I want to experience love in a different way. So I say, okay, go to Brahma Baba. He will give you love. So I think they both send us to each other. Sometimes Brahma Baba says, remember Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba says, follow Brahma Baba. So I think we shop at both, but definitely go to Shiv Baba.
It looks like the back and forth from Daddy Janki's room and Daddy Kumarka's room.
Right.
We go to Daddy Janki to get some, to go to Daddy Prakash Madi to get some permission to yes, but go and confirm with Daddy Janki. And we knew there would be another. Last little question is, do you feel over time that you are really making efforts to become like, or do you feel that actually you're just spending more time in just seeing, absorbing, experiencing, and the becoming becomes actually natural at some point?
No, because more we understand and pay attention, inculcate. So I don't know, because I feel it's okay, aim is to be like an angel, right? So how Brahma Baba became angel. So I want to be like angel. Even if we say I have to be like Brahma Baba. But I can't be Brahma Baba, no? Brahma Baba's part and role and personality was amazing. I don't know if he can do that. But he became angel, how he completed his journey. For me, it is more important to see all the time I feel how he completed his journey so that I can follow the footsteps and I'm inspired or get courage also. Yes, I will also make it. Because sometimes otherwise it could feel little difficult or one can be lost. What is next from here? So I immediately look at Brahma Baba. Remember Shiva Baba, look at Brahma Baba. And I feel very happy that I found another footstep or I found right direction.
Lovely. Well, if we get lost, we'll follow you, and I know by following you, we'll end up finding Brahma. We'll find Shiva, and we should be a happy family at the end all together. So,
Yeah, we will reach destination together.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much, Mohini Didi, and let's see what Sister Gayatri brought for us for tomorrow's menu.
Thank you. And well, it was a wonderful 18 January. Thank you for the hope message. I felt I was one that went straight into Baba's arms. He didn't have to even think. The moment he opened his arms, I was there, the first one. And so I also put my arms around him. So it was mutual. And well, I unmuted. So the Sister Mohini said, for the roots and skara of equality, that the innate qualities are the same. The Shrimat is one, and the personalities are different in their expressions. So those qualities will be our roots and skaras, of course, giving us the difference in our personalities, but the eternal or the seeds and skaras would be the same, or the seed qualities. So when we're looking at the roots and skara of equality in relation to Bapsaman, I want to be a son, a soul who shows the Father. And so Brahma Baba's last 3 words actually indicated how this was done between him and the Father. And basically, Shiv Baba worked with Brahma Baba at the level of thoughts. So incorporeal means that Brahma Baba's thoughts became very, very subtle. In other words, a lot of his thoughts were created or generated from his bodiless stage, from his incorporeal stage, and that is a stage like Shiv Baba. And then the next word he said was egoless. And of course, Baba says, be egoless in your words. So his entire vocabulary got colored by the knowledge that Shiv Baba revealed through him. And then he became viceless through his physical senses. And so the vicelessness meant that he had, as Baba said through the diary, which I found very intoxicating, that he became viceless by having this conversation with his physical senses. and he was able to cleanse all the vices out of his system. So that for me is what equality means, that I'm being mentored by someone in a relationship that is molding and shaping me at fundamental levels in my being. And I think this is how the Son will show the Father. Let's have the quote. Now the quote, Baba, we're talking about Raazyukt, and today Baba talked about his diary and said some of the older ones have this diary in which Brahma Baba used to talk to himself. Well, all these quotes actually are coming from that diary. And so when Baba used to talk to himself, and so I was very thrilled because I realized that if you're doing something that is, is bringing benefit, Baba speaks about it in the Murli, and he speaks about it to tell you what you're doing is good, is great, it's helpful to people. So all these quotes are Brahma Baba's direct words to himself. So to support the Bapsaman, the quote will be for tomorrow: the soul is a glitter of light, a ray of the sun, a wave of the ocean. So that indicates Bapsaman, that Brahma Baba reflected the glitter of Shiv Baba's light. He was like a ray of the sun, reflecting that sun. And he was a wave of the ocean, the whole ocean. He was reflecting Shiv Baba, the ocean. So have a wonderful time. I know we are in for a beautiful program tonight on Brahma Baba, so I'll stop here. And please pay attention to one thing I would add. When you're looking at equality and you're being mentored by Bap Dada so that son can show the father, please remember the Bhog message today when Baba says, pay attention to bringing this quality of equality into your thoughts. And when you look at equality in your thoughts, words, and actions, see what are the other virtues and powers that would emerge from it as you reflect, contemplate, and write your journal. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Thank you all for joining. And as a Vyakti Parivar together, it's today, 18th of January. It's a very unique way of celebrating together. And now we'll have a Vyakti journey. And also we have a little clip of our beloved Dadi Prakash Mani ji, how she used to celebrate 18th of January. So if you have a little bit more time, please stay back. You will enjoy it. So now let's start a Vyakti journey.
Our sweet Brahma Baba had this beautiful thought of raising little children on the basis of purity and virtues. Baba always believed that great benefit to the world can be accomplished through these lovely children. With this thought in mind, a boarding school called Om High School was opened for little children. Baba used his own new house for this high school. All different ages of children came to this high school. The older ones took care of the younger ones, and all the mothers were kept in charge. All the children were brought up as if they were the prince and princesses. Such was the love of our Brahma Baba. Baba also maintained all sorts of disciplines while giving his highest form of love. So let's all spend a beautiful day in Om High School. It's 5 a.m. and a beautiful song starts to play. All the children start to wake up. Baba takes everyone on a nice walk to the Clifton Beach. Some days, Baba would conduct physical exercises, and some days, Baba would ask everyone to find a nice spot away from each other and just sit in silence. After coming from a walk, it's around 6:30 a.m. All the children start to take bath and have their breakfast together. During the mealtime, all the children would come quietly to the dining area and sit in a line to take their food. Until everyone had received their food, no one would begin to eat. They always observed complete silence while eating. Now it's around 8:30 a.m. It's time to go to our school. The classes of their worldly study have begun. Through this study, the skills of reading, writing, and mathematics were taught. Now it's time to take a little break. At 10:30 a.m., Baba would come to each child and give them a fruit. Everyone starts to gather back at around 11 a.m. and studies until 1 p.m. At 1 p.m., everyone receives their lunch, which is then followed by a nice rest time. After having nice rest, now it's time to do some spiritual exercise with Baba. At 3 p.m., Baba used to conduct spiritual classes, followed by singing songs and having group discussions. At 5 p.m., Baba would give each child a glass of milk and take them for a nice evening walk to play games and sit in silence. During the game time, all the children would participate fully and happily. This really brought great sportsmanship among the children. Now it's 7:30 p.m., which is the dinner time. After having nice dinner at 8:30, all the children would come sit in a group to have beautiful talks. And finally, at 10 p.m., a beautiful song starts to play, which indicates that it is now time to sleep.
सोजा राजकुमारी सोजा.
In a short time, this news about Om High School started to spread all across India. Many educators started to come to Om High School for inspection tours. Looking at the quality of children's food, methods of teaching, they used to ask the Om High School teachers, how is it possible that these children are so peaceful, understanding, and intelligent? How is there no conflict between them? And then Baba replied, Do not shout or be angry at them. To get angry is a violence. Instead, make them understand two things. First, tell them about the harm and loss their mistakes can cause. And on the other hand, tell them the benefit they would receive if they were to get rid of that negative trait. Baba said very lovingly that these children have left their families to come here, and that is the sign of courage and sacrifice. See this speciality in them and talk to them in so conscious stage, and they will definitely listen to your directions. Our beloved Baba remained both Raazyukt and Yukt in his every action and sustained each and every angel with his unlimited love.
दिव्य गुणों से बच्चों को देखा श्रृंगार करते, कांटों को बनाया फूल, कांटों को बनाया फूल, तुमने दुलार करके देखा है तुमको बाबा
Shanti. So this was many years before, when Prakash Mani Dadiji used to go to all pilgrimage and used to give drishti to everyone. It was 1999. That was from those days. And now it's time for us to say goodbye and see you tomorrow, right? We also wanted to show something, maybe tomorrow, the Shantistham, as you all know, that place was empty ground where Baba used to play badminton. And then that's where the Shantistham was placed. And here is it is when it was built, the first view of the Shantistham. So it's interesting, right? Wanted to share with all of you that how it looks now and how it used to be before. So I think this is very beginning time. So anyway, thank you very much. And now let's take drishti and say goodbye, good night.
से मधुबन के प्यारे से आंगन में
Om Shanti. We will continue until 31st, more and more talk about Baba's footsteps, and I'm sure we all had a very good day. Very powerful, loveful. So good night, everyone. Om Shanti.